Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off with some Deathless Tales of Old Rus. So, in last episode, in case you missed it, we started a new run with Vasilisa, and we're sort of building a deck that's more tall than wide. So, in Vasilisa's previous run that we did, we tried to get all of the all of the nursemaids that we could, and we managed to get 4, and then we're spreading all of our charges like through them, so splitting charges with stuff like encouragement that splits them evenly among all nursemaids. But this time we're just focusing on our 2 starting nursemaids, which the bold nursemaid and the skilled nursemaid. We got cards like Triumph that grants 2 charges upon, to each nursemaid upon vanquishing a foe. We got Encouragement that grants charges to nursemaids. We got Battle Fury that activates the bold nursemaid, damaging all foes by 1 for every charge. Amazing card. And Last Word we just picked up in the last boss fight. Activate the bold nursemaid, dealing X damage per charge, dismiss the nursemaid, and forget the card. So yeah, if you want to see that run, then do go check out my previous video in this series. I will put a link in the description down below. But for today, let's get to it. We got... Oh, one thing I forgot to say as well, sorry. Our boss relic, the Ball of Witch Yarn. We lose 2 energy and discard cards of our choice at the start of the turn and gain an energy for every card discarded. I've never played with this relic before, so it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of big decisions to make. Right. We can turn left. A berserker sat on the lakeshore watching her children run to and fro, and yet there were no mere children. Ooh, that's creepy. One of the foes has a pouch full of coins attached to their belt. These monsters will not go down easily. Her arms heavy and weak, Vasilisa struggles with even the simplest of actions. We get triple the gold for winning this battle. You cannot play more than 4 cards per turn, and all foes' health is increased by 20%. This actually works out alright for us, because we can just discard down to 4 and have a lot of energy. March onwards, vile bog dwellers roamed the quagmire. Vasilisa will be able to find a hidden stash containing a valuable relic after slaying the foes. The monsters have seized a magic healing spring. The beasts are enraged and ready to tear apart anyone they see. We get an uncommon relic for winning this battle. Foes gain regen ×2 at the start of the battle, and vigor, and a random foe gains vigor upon playing a skill for the first time. Or we can turn right. A berserker dwelled in the dark grotto, surrounded by revenants she herself had raised from the dead. Vasilisa will be able to bathe in the nearby lake and get cleaned up after the battle. Demons from the other side have granted their power to these monsters. The higher powers protect anyone who comes to the hallowed place with pure intentions. We can delete any card from our deck. Gain +1 armor at the start of the turn, and Rampage 3, all foe strengths increased by 3 until the end of the battle. I would go for money. Honestly, all these options are pretty powerful. I do love relics though, but card removal is very strong. I think we're just going to go for the relic. We got 2 Verovniks. Ooh. First of all, before we decide what we're going to discard, let's see what we're up against. 2 Verovniks. They are mirrored, so they have all the same buffs, which is 3 base armor, 3 max health, aggressive defense, do not recover armor at the start of the turn when intending to attack. The attack type depends on whether or not the Verovnik has any armor. 2 regen and 1 strength. And the one in the front is trying to deal 6 damage to us. And spend all your armor to deal boosted melee damage. Okay. Then we got a Bahinka in the backline who has 2 base armor, 9 max health, always within reach. They change their intentions to a ranged attack whenever removed from the front position. 2 regen, 1 strength, and they want to deal 4 ranged damage to us. Okay. So, is there any way for us to be fully blocked and have enough mana for it all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think if we get rid of 2 guards and an illusion, that's going to bump us up to 4 mana. If we get rid of Bring It On, that's 5. That lets us do a guard. We'll still take 2 damage from that. No, wait. This guy's going to go down to 4 damage. We're actually going to take more than that. Okay. 2, 4, 6. I don't think we can Triumph. Let's discard Triumph. Let's discard an illusion and discard Bring It On. 1, 2, 3. Do we... I think we got to discard guard as well. It doesn't really matter in the end. They're not going to be used. Let's do a Magic Blast. Interesting. Are we still going to take 2 damage here? This guy changes in his intentions. If he... Yeah, let's... Ooh, she got vigor from that. Nasty. Let's get rid of all this guy's armor. We're still going to take a butt ton of damage. Yeah. Well, I think we're just going to have to accept the D. Take 4 damage. We've got 10 damage incoming. Damage. Balls. I don't know if we can do Battle Fury. 4 damage to everything. Is that actually going to be useful? I mean, it takes this guy down to 1 health. But that's all we can do. We sort of... bugger it. Are we gonna... We can take this guy out. Then we'll take 3 damage from the Bahinka. We won't have enough mana to play the Battle Fury then. Yeah. 4 damage. We do need 5 damage to kill this guy. That's the thing. Ooh, it's a tough one, isn't it? So we got 7 damage incoming if we don't kill this guy. Because he's going to be dealing 3. We got a magic wand. Actually, we'll take this guy out no matter what here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Sure. Magic wand for 2 damage. Leaves this guy on 3 health. We're going to deal 4 damage to each opponent here. Take the Vrovnik out. We heal for 1. And we shield for 2. Taking 1 damage from the range attack. Okay, that didn't turn out too bad. Just got to do a little bit of maths. Alright, we can just wipe her out instantly, right? With the last word, I think. 9 damage. 3 damage per charge is 9 damage. So we need 3 mana. That will be 4 damage. That's enough. We do kind of want to take her out. It just makes Spell of Weakness a little bit naff. Maybe we don't need discretion. But encouragement, we're going to have 4 mana. 3 times 3. Yeah, we're not going to have enough mana for it anyway. So let's just do Magic Wand. Sure. Do Magic Wand first. Into a last word. For it was still 12 damage. By my bold nursemaid. My beautiful bold nursemaid. Right, we got 8 damage incoming. We can Spell of Weakness him, so we don't need to worry about that. I think we do this. Do we care about the Magic Wand? Nah, not really. Let's do Discretion. Yeah, fine. We'll take a guard, sure. And do Spell of Weakness. Move him back and Perplexed. Now he's not dealing any damage to us. Battle Fury's back. That'll just get us the Bold Nursemaid back. Either of these will. For a low price of 1 mana. Let's do all this. We'll do Battle Fury to bring our Bold Nursemaid back. And then Magic Blast to deal damage. That took that guy's shield off. We're fine, it's chilling. 6 damage we need here. 5 damage even. Ooh. And we've got 4. Spell of Weakness does it. Will this give us enough? Yes. Okay, get rid of Triumph and Guard. We don't need them. But we do need Magic Wand ×2. Into a Motherly Care for a Spell of Weakness. Deal 1 damage if the target is going to attack. Move them backwards and inflict Perplexed. Boom. Just needed that 1 damage. There we go. We hit it exactly. Gain regen ×4. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the Quaking Grass. Fuck you. Oh, no way. We got a relic that gave us a consumable slot, and I just got rid of a consumable. Oh, well. Hey, Spell of Weakness. We already have one of these. We could get another one. 0 mana attack, deal a damage. If the target is going to attack, move them backwards once and inflict Perplexed. We got Water Drop, a 0 mana attack, deal 1 damage, gain Waterfall. Waterfall is Water Drop deals more damage, remove 1 stack at the end of turn. What? Okay. Band Together. 2 mana attack that deals 2 damage, deal +1 damage for every charge Nursemaid. I like the idea of getting the Water Drop back, but really it's only Motherly Care that gets it. And you need to do it all in 1 turn. Otherwise, it's just a deal 1 damage. Whatever, we'll try it out. I am on Feet of Glory 1. Good, okay. Just making sure. Ooh, there's another relic fight. Man, we're getting blessed with relics here. Turn left, a horde of Neshistics. Hang on, I need to sneeze. Ooh. Excuse me. Right. Order of Neshistics Neshistics, yeah, I think that's it. Dwelled at the shore of the clear blue lake. Runes of wisdom are inscribed around the battlefield. These monsters are trapped and dazed. Affected by a powerful spell, these enemies are much healthier than usual. We get increased number of card rewards. Foes gain fatigue ×3 at the start of the battle, and all foes' health is increased by 40%. March onwards. A basilisk had made this dark cave its lair. The foes have a hidden map that will lead Vasilissa to treasure. These enemies are wearing plate armor. They must have scavenged it from somewhere. A horrid, rotten stench permeates the air, making it hard for Vasilissa to focus. Get a rare relic, +1 armor, and draw 1 less card at the start of the round. Oh. That'll destroy us. That'll be very hard. Or we can turn right. In the heart of the woods, Vasilissa discovered an elderly sorcerer who had just raised a few rotten corpses from the dead. A herbalist who once lived here left some useful ingredients in a chest. A nearby enchanted totem grants Vasilissa extra confidence. Mixed with each other, the powers of darkness and light have kicked up a whirlwind of energy. We get a rare consumable as a reward. An attack. Now, random cost of an attack is decreased by 1 at the start of each round, and add a random status card to the discard deck each round. We go in for the Basilisk. Oh, it's just the Basilisk. Okay. So what are you? Trying to do 5 damage. Place poison on top of the draw deck, and poison is a 1 mana status. If this card is in your hand at the end of turn, lose 1 health. Then we got 3 base armor, 18 max health, and 1 strength. Okay. I don't think we battle Fury. That can only become 2 damage. What's its... Yeah. Triumph is pointless. That gives us 3. Yeah. Let's... I mean, we can get rid of the magic wand here. It doesn't get through the armor. So maybe we try and find something for the discretion. First of all, let's do discretion. Oh, we got 1 more guard. Fantastic. Right. Well, we fully blocked for this attack anyway. We're going to draw a poison next turn. Lovely. Which we can just discard here. Yeah, I think we do this. Magic wand to get an extra charge. It's either 3 times 1 or 2 times 2. Oh, that's more damage. Sure. You're just trying to cast Deadly Stare. Damage each foe an amount equal to their health. Able to cast Deadly Stare from next turn. Upon taking health damage, change intention to Toxic Breath. Okay. Ugh, gross. We want to get the Bold Nursemaid back, so we need the 1 mana for that. Get rid of the poison. We kind of need armor as well. Oh, we don't need armor actually. Oh. Motherly Care. Return a random card with cost 0 from discard. There'll be Spell of Weakness there. Shit. Don't need the armor, so we can get rid of Tender Love and Care. Oh, we get it back anyway. Okay. Boom. 1 damage. Let's get this bitch back. I hope that we're not getting Deadly Stared. But we might. Lethal attack. Change the Basilisk's intention to Toxic Breath. The next time this card is available, increase its cost by 1. Uh-oh. Well, we gotta do that. Get out of here. And do 2 magic wands, just to get a little bit of damage. That goes to the discard. Shit. Yeah. We gotta do distraction every turn. Regen, fatigue. Man, this Basilisk is kicking our ass. We just don't have the damage for it, that's the thing. think we may just be dead here, guys. Beaten by a chicken. It does the lethal attack every fucking turn. We don't have the... We've not got the mana. Yeah. Do you know what? Tell you what, we'll restart this battle. We'll let the deadly stare happen just to see what happens. Bring me my 0 costs back. Thank you very much. Shit. Okay, we might not be dead. I've just been an idiot. Let's heal some more. You don't need to be playing the intention shift. You just need to deal health damage to it. Well. We gotta do Triumph into a Battle Fury. No, we're actually gonna get lethal attacked here. Okay, well, I know now how to fight this guy. Let's see what it looks like. Retry, absolutely. I thought we would get turned to stone there, not vaporized. Okay. We got 5 damage incoming. Triumph is pointless. Discretion, not at the moment. That leaves us with 3 mana. 5 damage incoming. Probably don't want a Battle Fury, actually. Let's just get juiced. There's last word. Two. We can deal 8 damage. No, we can't get through that armor otherwise, so yeah. Let's deal 8 damage. Like, 3 base armor is actually a lot for us. We have Spell of Weakness there. Which Motherly Care can get back. Yeah. Let's attack. Do Motherly Care to get Spell of Weakness. Oh my god, we're not actually dealing damage to it. Okay, looks like it's going to get its crazy eye form. Damage each foe by an amount equal to their health. Illusion doesn't do anything there. We do encouragement? Nah, not yet. Let's do Bring It On to get our bold nursemaid back. Magic wand. Just for a little hit into a distraction. Get out of here. All right. That gives us 3 mana. That lets us play everything. Yeah. Magic Blast for 2 damage AoE and card draw. Magic Wand for another 2 damage. And a Water Drop for 1 damage. There we go. We're still taking D. But not lethal attacks. And that counts for something. We need to deal 2 damage. How the fuck are we going to do that? Let's get rid of these. Oof. Discretion. Oh, Triumph. Oh, no. We dead again. Think we might be dead again. Yeah. We're truly lacking on damage. I think it's this boss relic that's buggering us up. Let's retry. You we don't need. You we don't need. You we don't need. Battle Fury does get us past that. Yeah, that's best we can do. Wait. Yeah, we'll have 3 mana there. We'll have 4 mana with this. 2 damage and another 2 damage. And then we'll take 1 damage from the Basilisk. Poisoning every turn. Absolutely grim. There's the last word again. Can deal 8 damage. Yeah, I don't think we play last word. Oh, do we have to, though? We might have to. Yeah. Just to get that damage off. Get rid of that intention shift. We've got Spell of Weakness. Let's get rid of Tender Loving Care, because we can get it back with Motherly Care. Magic Wand. Into a Motherly Care. Oh, come on, dude. We can't deal damage. We're just way too slow. Bring It On gets our dude back. We don't need an illusion. That gives us 3. That means we can play everything. So we shall. Can't get past this 3 armor, man. It's been absolutely brutal. We don't need a distraction this turn. We can just play out our hand. That's a poison. think I'm fine taking 1 damage there. Boom. As long as we get the damage in. 8 damage to go. And we do it. We need to deal 2 damage. We don't have fucking 2 damage. You a card on the top of the drawer. We'd have to get lucky for discretion to work here. Or we can just play distraction. Let's do a discretion. Triumph is not what we were looking for. Let's give them perplexed. We will recover 20% of our max health. Okay. We don't need the distractions. Let's do magic wand into a magic wand. And then we can even gain some armor and only take 1 damage this turn. Okay, that was a pretty good turn. We got some good draws. What 0? We've got a couple of 0 costs. Yeah. We want to keep this hand. Get rid of distraction. Overly care. Bring me a water droplet into a battle fury. Change the lethal attack. Nice. Now spell of weakness works because it counts as an attack. Boom. They're perplexed. That means they'll take a damage on their turn. So that'll bump the damage we need down by 2, since 1 from the perplexed and 1 from the bold nursemaid here. 2 armor. And we don't need any of this, do we? I guess we could summon an illusion. Illusion to save us from the 5 damage. We're getting close now. Lethal attack. We got no way of dealing 4 damage. Let's just get rid of all of these. We'll do a distraction into a tender loving care to give us all of that armor and fully block, and hopefully we'll draw better. All these poisons are kind of destroying us though. Oh, Battle Fury would have been so good. 1 damage. It's not going to be enough, is it? Oh shit, I got rid of the wrong card. I need it. I'm gonna die again. Oh, it's on 2 health. That's so frustrating. Round 3, guys. Let's do this. We'll get there in the end, don't you worry. Yeah, get rid of... all of those. Magic wand. into a Battle Fury for that damage, and then we'll guard. It's having to have 4 damage every turn that is really tough. So let's see. If we get rid of this, that's 4 mana, 8 damage. If we do this, that's 3 mana, 2 damage plus 2 times 3 is the exact same amount. Sure, let's go for it. Magic wand into 6 damage, last word. Are we getting the same draws every time? Let's get rid of these. We'll do Bring It On to get our Bold Nursemaid back, and then Motherly Care. Here comes the eyes. A lethal attack. That gives us 3. Yeah, there's no point. Just do a double attack here. Bringing him down to 10 health. Fantastic. There are all our attacks. And we should be able to play them by discarding all these. Magic Blast into 2 damage, normal attack, then Water Drop for 1 damage, and the Waterfall is pretty irrelevant here. If only we had more mana. Down to 7. Awesome. Do you know what? Actually, I want to get rid of one of the poisons at least. Let's do poison. Do you know what? Actually, as well, we'll recover 20% of our max health. Get out of here with your chuffing crap. Yeah, lethal attack. 7 damage. How possible is that going to be? Well, 6 right there. We don't need a distraction this turn. I think that's it. 1. Guard. Into a battle. Oh, we took it out. Oh my god. Okay, we did more damage than I thought there. Finally. What was that? 3rd or 4th attempt? Discard any number of cards from your hand and draw the same number of cards. Lovely. Moon Charm. If you lose health during this round, grant 1 charge to each nursemaid at the start of the next turn. Pretty damn good. We definitely need more attacks. Nezhanya. See, this is the other nursemaid. Helpful tip. Skill, gain 4 armor. Activate the Nezhanya. Convert all of her charges into charges for the skilled nursemaid. Another Motherly Care. I mean, I do like the sound of that. Clear the air. 2 mana attack. Deal 4 damage to living foe with the least health, ignoring their armor. 6 damage. Or do we want to do Motherly Care? That record... It gets all the 0 costs. Once this card is placed, its costs increase by 1 until the end of turn. They do loop together, the Motherly Cares. Do you know what? We'll get another Motherly Care. There's a shop as well. Shop would be great. Right. We can turn left here. Several Mamunas, dead women raised from their graves through powerful sorcery, dwelled in the cave. An old wizard who lives nearby can teach Vasilisa his magical ways. One should be careful around these foes, for they are exceptionally strong. Vasilisa has found some Water of Life in her pack. You get Knowledge Gained activation. Select and receive one of 3 Nursemaid activation cards as an additional reward. Gain regen ×3 at the start of the battle. All foe strengths increased by 2 until the end of the battle. Or we got March Onwards. A few bloodsuckers, nearly mad with starvation, were looking for prey in the heart of the dark forest. The monsters have captured a merchant. If rescued, he will be happy to offer Vasilisa his finest wares. Vasilisa is quite familiar with these beasts. There is nothing new to be learned from this battle. Wandering Merchant, and the number of cards offered as a reward is decreased by 2. Or we can turn right. The ghastly creatures that lurked at the end of the lake shore bared their fangs when they saw Vasilisa. A herbalist who once lived here left some useful ingredients in a chest. Once upon a time, a powerful sorcerer dwelled here, permeating the soil itself with light magic. There is no ordinary monsters. Strike them once and expect a savage response. We get an uncommon consumable. All foes gain a random debuff each round, and grant thorns to a random foe. I think we want to spend our money, so let's go to the shop. Right. Well, we definitely want to open up with a Magic Blast. I don't think we want a Last Word yet. Motherly Care is pretty useless because we don't have any 0 costs. Oh, we can get rid of both Motherly Cares then. That's going to get us up to 4 mana. What have we got? First of all, we got 2 feral ghouls that each have 1 base armor and 5 max health. The one at the front is trying to do bite to deal 3 melee damage to us and place a ghoul's bite on the top of the draw deck when damaging health. Ghoul's bite is an unplayable status card. Then behind them we've got a Strigger who's trying to move forward. They have 2 base armor and 12 max health. Behind them, we've got a Skeleton Archer that's trying to deal 2 ranged damage to us. They have 1 base armor, 5 max health, and are defenseless, so if they're first, any damage taken ignores armor. And finally, we've got a Feral Ghoul in the back, who is just trying to move forward and has the same stats as the one in the front. Okay, so we've got 5 damage incoming with enough. That's 2 damage and 3 damage. That won't take out the Feral Ghoul. I actually reckon we do regen. We'll take the regen potion here and opt out of this guard. So that'll give us 5 mana, which is exactly what we want to do everything here. Let's do regen ×4. Triumph. Grant 2 charges to each nursemaid upon vanquishing a foe. We'll do Magic Blast. Oh, actually, it will take out the Feral Ghoul. We'll bring it on. I forgot, yeah, because we spent 2 mana on it, so the Bold Nursemaid gets 2 charges. Nice, so we're even fully blocked. Activate you. Everyone gains a couple of charges. And sure. Activate you for another couple of charges. And become fully blocked, taking out one enemy on the first turn. I think that's pretty good. We got 5 damage and a buff. Gain strength when damaging health. We don't have any way of getting 5 defense here other than with discretion. So do we go defensive mode here? Destroy a dying ally and recover to full health. That feral ghoul's trying to do in the back. Yeah. I reckon we just do this. Do you know what? Let's actually... No, the magic wand gets us more damage. Let's do discretion first. Okay, that's actually great. We can do a battle fury here for 3 damage to everything. That'll destroy the feral ghoul, which will mean this feral ghoul won't be able to eat it and recover to full health. Yeah, that sounds bloody good. And then we can gain 2 armor and we'll only lose 1 health. We've got 3 block. So the Strigger's trying to attack, but if we keep Spell of Weakness, we can just bump him back. Take out this feral ghoul and then we'll be fully blocked. So do we need encouragement? Three mana. Yeah. Let's do it. You move back, please. Don't want you attacking. Then Magic Wand takes out the feral ghoul. And encouragement grants 4 charges to nursemaids and splits them evenly. So we're big. Big on the charges. Well, we've got a Strigger trying to move forward and the Skeleton Archer's reloading this turn. So, what do we want to do? Get rid of guard. Maybe keep Magic Wand. We could potentially draw something useful. Yeah, sure, let's try it. First of all, we Magic Wand in. And we'll Tender Love and Care. And we'll Discretion. Motherly Care. Yeah. That's going to end up getting us more damage than the Magic Wand and more effects. Oh, wait. If we got nothing in the... Oh, none of our 0 costs were in the discard deck, damn. Oh well. We're still fully blocked, so it's just a question of drawing all of our attacks in 1 turn. Wow. I will say get rid of 2 Magic Wands. We don't need the encouragement. This gives us 3 mana. I mean, there's no point in having the extra magic bond, but whatever. See what we draw into with Magic Blast. This will give us 4 mana. So let's Magic Blast. We got a Spell of Weakness. Nice. That 2 damage AoE took out the Skeleton Archer, so we've only got the Strigger to contend with now. Can Magic Wand here for an extra 2 damage, and then Spell of Weakness to deal 1 damage and move them back, because they're planning on attacking. Boom, and Perplexed. And we take 0 damage. Calculated. I mean, I love all of these. I think that just wins us the game here. Battle Fury. 5 damage to everything. Beautiful. Beacon of Light. 0 mana, deal 2 damage. If any damage is absorbed by armor or a dying foe is targeted, draw a card. Yes, please. We want 0 mana stuff. We got relics. The Carclist Oakleaf Uncommon Relic, gain regen ×3 and grant regen ×2 to all foes at the start of the battle. No thank you. Malachite Cup, receive a random boom at the start of the battle. Its cost is reduced to 0 until the end of turn. Could be good. Wooden Jewelry Box, choose 1 of 3 random universal cards at the start of battle. Okay. Shower of Sparks, 1 mana, deal 2 damage, grant the Bold Nursemaid an extra charge. Together We Stand, 2 mana attack, deal 4 damage, grant an extra charge to all nursemaids. It's okay. We've already got Last Word, I don't really want another one. And Scold, activate the Bold Nursemaid, moving the foe backwards once for every charge and damaging them by 1 per charge. We got Frog Skin, a 1 mana boon, recover 4 health at the start of the battle. Prudence, a 0 mana skill that reduce the cost of cards in your hand to 1. Till end of turn. Until end of battle. Holy moly, that sounds insane. And Stupefy. Inflict Perplexed, 1 on all foes. Perplexed is gain Dizzy. Dizzy is damage self at the start of your turn. They cannot move at will. Active until next round. Pretty good. But do we want any of these relics? I kind of want Prudence. Cost, what does it affect? 2 cards. 3 cards. Encouragement, Magic Blast, and Triumph. We kind of need card draw more than anything. Gain 2 energy. So if we buy this and this, do we have enough? 250 and 75. I don't know if this is worth it. Not with the relic that we have. Let's get the Malachite Cup. And then the Shower of Sparks. 1 mana attack, deal 2 damage and grants the Bold Nursemaid an extra charge. Cool. That's all our money spent. Right, what do we got? Turn left, a berserker made her way across the open field, guarded by revenants she had raised. The foes have a hidden map that will lead Vasilissa to treasure. Affected by a powerful spell, these enemies are much healthier than usual. This land has seen many battles that have filled it with energy. We got a rare relic. A random status card is added to the discard deck each round, and all foes' health is increased by 20%. March onwards, the bog was infested with foul fiends. An ancient scroll is kept there. Vasilissa could learn a lot by pursuing it. These enemies will not teach Vasilissa anything. Our turn right, undead roam the lakeshore searching for prey. Vasilissa will be able to bandage her wounds after slaying the monsters. Fell runes are inscribed on the ground around Vasilissa. This place is cursed. We get 40% of our max health and a random curse for winning. As much as I do love relics, we did just get a rare relic. So I'm thinking we actually want to upgrade cards in our deck here. I think upgrades are going to be super important, especially getting them. Some upgrades reduce the mana cost of cards. So if we can get cards to be cost 0 mana, then with discretion, or not discretion, motherly care, we'll bring them all back to our hand and be able to replay them. Right, before we decide what we're going to discard, let's see what we got. We got a Behinka who has 2 base armor, 9 max health, and always within reach. Change your intention to ranged attack when removed from the front position. And they're trying to do Stick Bash, deal melee damage and add hindrance to the draw deck. Behind them, we've got a Swamper who has 2 base armor, 4 max health, and Fright. Gain 4 armor and stash 4. Change intentions upon taking health damage. Stashes upon death recover 1% health. And they're trying to deal 3 damage to us. Then behind them, we have a Kikimora who has 2 base armor, 8 max health. Defenseless, so if they're positioned first, any damage taken ignores armor. They are trying to deal 3 ranged damage and steal 1 card from the draw deck. How rude. So that's 9 damage in total incoming. There's just no way we can bump Battle Fury up to 6. Yeah, not happening. Maybe we do Spell of Weakness. I don't want all of my cards, I'm not going to lie. Let's get rid of Tender Loving Care. Spell of Weakness I do like. Battle Fury obviously I love. But we do need mana. We're going to need some mana. That is 3 mana. Battle Fury. Do you know what? We're not going to play Battle Fury this turn. That gives us 4 mana. Perfect. A Particle of Power is 0 mana right now. A boon. Grant 2 charges randomly split them between nursemaids at the end of turn. Nice. We'll do a Triumph. Grant 2 charges to each nursemaid upon vanquishing a foe. We will guard, bumping us up to 4. We'll Spell of Weakness. She gets a ranged attack now. Not fun. We're going to be taking 5 damage here, but I think that's fine. Charging our nursemaids. Motherly Care. I needed that one. We got 9 damage incoming. That's 3. These guys have armor. Yeah. Beacon of Light will let us draw a card. Magic Blast draws us a card anyway. No, we don't want that. Although that's 4 mana now. Yeah. Let's do Beacon of Light. Got a bit of encouragement there. We'll do a Magic Blast. Five damage. That will take this guy out, but he's got he'll gain an extra health. I wonder, is it worth doing Bring It On right now? I don't think it is. I think we keep charging up the Bold Nursemaid. They are doing damage. What do we got? 10 damage incoming. We got quite a few 0 costs, so we do want Motherly Care. Let's... You know what? I don't know if we want Last Word. Last Word would take out this dude. You know what? Sure. Let's keep Last Word. We'll do Water Drop. We've got Waterfall now. Water Drops deal +1 damage. Let's Motherly Care. Excuse me? Why did that not bring back the Water Drop? For every charge. Shit, she only had 3 charges. Okay. Well, we're taking this one out. Or do we want to take the midliner out? Nah. We're going to Last Word here. Boom. Get out of here. Let's get some armor. He should be fully blocked now. Four damage, then 3 damage. Neither of them are moving, interestingly. So they're on 3 health. Probably... Hopefully we'll draw something good. Do you know what? Let's get rid of the magic wands. Motherly Care, I think, is pretty decent. Ooh, we only had Beacon of Light. But Beacon of Light gives us an illusion. Discretion. Yeah. Oh, we've got... Fuck. Forgot about the AP. We're chilling, though. Hey, I wanted that. No more encouragement. Probably want to keep Tender Loving Care. Sure. Let's do a Magic Blast. You get frightened. And sure, we'll get more Blockaroony. We got 3 damage to deal on this guy in 1 hit. Can we do it? Battle Fury gets us our dude back. I do like that. Yeah. First of all, before we start playing attacks, let's get the Bold Nursemaid back. And we'll magic wand into a spell of weakness to move this guy back and make him go into the fright mode. So we'll be fully blocked from the Kikimora. Oh, it just killed him. Why did they die? Were they on 1 health? What? Did I just miss something there? They must have been on 1 health. Encouragement, you need to disappear. Probably even discretion. No, tender loving care, actually. We're fully blocked, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just get slapping. Sure. Get a guard out of there. 5 damage to deal now. 2 damage to deal. Bring it on, does it? Oh, yeah, we want the bold nursemaid to get the kill here. Just because we can. Amazing. Thank you for the cards back. Meat pie, select and receive 1 of 3 random universal cards, except those that cost X. The card's cost is reduced to 0 until the end of turn. And now we can do some upgrades. Bring it on being free. Incredibly good. Last word, just resetting the nursemaid's charges is also very good. Motherly care being 0, also very good. Encouragement being 1 mana. Honestly, I think last word, just resetting the nursemaid's charges is what we want. Just getting rid of her is so brutal. We can, let's see, turn left. The Berserker was about to complete her foul ritual at the lake shore, raising the dead from their graves. Vasilisa will be able to bandage her wounds after slaying these monsters. Not really fussed about getting a heal. March onwards, followed by his undead horde, a dark wizard was fast approaching the village. When Vasilisa crossed his path... Okay, I said that totally wrong. A dark wizard was fast approaching the village when Vasilisa crossed his path. An old wizard who lives nearby can teach Vasilisa his magical ways. The enemies have sacked a nearby village. The stolen riches must be returned to their rightful owners. Runes that temporarily enhance the enemy are inscribed upon the ground. Select and receive 1 of 3 boons as an additional reward for winning this battle. Receive no gold for winning this battle, and foes gain Vigor ×2 at the start of the battle. Or we can turn right. A dark sorcerer's attempt to master a new spell had attracted bloodsuckers. Runes of wisdom are inscribed around the battlefield. These monsters have befouled a well full of the water of life. Defeating them will prove a challenge. A nearby enchanted totem grants Vasilisa extra confidence. We get increased number of card rewards. And cost of a random attack in your hand is decreased by 1. All foes' health is increased by 30%. I reckon let's try and get a boon. Well, first of all, we got 5 guys. At the front, we got a sorcerer who has 3 base armor, 14 max health. They are defenseless, which means their armor, any damage taken ignores armor. They have boost damage from attacks 2. They've got Vigor 2. And they are trying to deal 6 range damage. Behind them, we have a hanger who's trying to move forward. They have 1 base armor and 5 max health. Behind that is a skeleton. In fact, we've got 2 skeletons, both trying to move forward, and they both have 1 base armor and 6 max health and 2 vigor. All the enemies have 2 vigor. And then in the middle of the 2 skeletons, we've got a Bebek who's trying to move forward as well. They have 2 armor, not base armor though, 5 max health, and shoulder to shoulder. They gain an armor for each adjacent living ally at the start of the round, and gain strength whenever an adjacent ally enters the dying state. Right. Well then, everything's trying to move forward. So I think we just try and wail on the wizard. Honestly, yeah, water drop you can get out of here. I'll get to 2. 2 damage. Zero. Grants 1 charge to the nursemaid with furious charges whenever Vasilisa takes health damage. Yeah, let's get rid of Bring It On. Unease into a Triumph, into a Magic Wand, into a Guard. Ooh, you know what? We didn't need to get rid of the Bring It On. We're still going to take 2 damage here. Don't run away, wizard. We love you. Literally right at the back now. We got 11 damage incoming. And we can deal 5 damage. By doing this. 5 damage to everything though. If only we had a way to move enemies, but we don't. Let's Magic Wand for 2 damage, Shower of Sparks for 2 damage and an extra charge, and then Battle Fury for 5 damage on everything. So what do we take? We take 3 damage from the skeleton charging us. Yeah, like that's fine. Most things are down to like 2 or 3 health, except the wizard in the back. Ooh, here we go. Alright. Well, we can take out both of the skeletons on this turn. We need 3 more block. Let's do Spell of Weakness. That gives us 3 mana. That's enough. Yeah. First of all, Tender Loving Care for 5 armor. That gets us fully blocked. Magic Blast to deal 2 damage to all foes. And draws us a card. Then Motherly Care, sure. Spell of Weakness, just pump out the damage. Whatever. Will the Bebek die? The Bebek died. That is a Bebek, right? Yeah, the Bebek died. Okay. We only have the Sorcerer now. We got a last word waiting for him, unfortunately. We drew that at the wrong time. Well, the Sorcerer's just buffing this turn, so... Really? We can just do this. Start getting rid of all these fools. Getting a load of charges on our bold nursemaid to hopefully blow up this sorcerer. Battle Fury is dealing 7 damage at the moment. Not quite enough. think this might do it though. Encouragement. Oh, you're so close. You're so close. Oh, actually 9 damage. There we go. Battle Fury does it. 9 charges on the bold nursemaid for 9 damage. AoE. Lovely. What a fight. Let's see, what do we got? Another spell of weakness or a beacon of light. Get a recharge. I do love a recharge. 2 armor and an energy at the start of the next turn. I think that's going to be super useful. It lets us keep more cards. Yeah, I think we go for recharge. Then let's see what we got. Particle of Power. 2 mana boon grants 1 charge to a random nursemaid at the end of turn. This grants 2 charges randomly split between nursemaids. Unease going down to 1 mana boon. Grant a charge to the nursemaid with the fewest charge whenever Vasilisa takes health damage. I think we take the Particle of Power here. Getting those charges is just so good. Triumph is also great, but we already have them. So yeah, Particle of Power it is. Then what do we got? Turn left, a 3-soul Berserker roamed the lakeshore, surrounded by revenants. Upon slaying the beasts, Vasilisa can visit a hunter who will help her hone her combat skills. Vasilisa has battled these foes before. She won't learn much from this encounter. We get select and receive 1 of 3 attacks as an additional reward for winning this battle. The number of cards offered as a reward after winning the battle is decreased by 2. So interestingly, we get 3 attack choices as an additional reward, and then we get the choice of 1 card as a normal reward. So we're still getting 2 cards here. March onwards, the Murky Swamp was infested with the undead. Vasilisa will be able to bandage her wounds after slaying the monsters. The enemies have sacked a nearby village. The stolen riches must be returned to their rightful owners. No gold, and recover 40% of your max HP. Or an elderly sorcerer was teaching the village his ways when Vasilisa interrupted them. After defeating these monsters, Vasilisa will be able to reach a magic spring. The monsters have seized a magic healing spring. The beasts are enraged and ready to tear apart anyone they see. Increase max health by 10 after winning this battle. Granted, that is a quarter of our max HP, so that's a 25% health bonus. Foes gain regen ×3 at the start of the battle and grant vigor to a random foe upon playing a skill. I think we just turn left here. We want to see more cards, especially before the boss. Alright, what do we got? We got a Hanger who has 1 base armor, 5 max health, is trying to deal 4 damage and put a Lost Breath on the top of our draw deck, which is a spectral unplayable status card. Behind them we have a Spewer who has 1 base armor and 8 max health. They're just trying to move forward. And so is the Drowner behind them. They have 1 base armor, 5 max health, and they have Absorb, gain a strength whenever an ally enters the dying state. And then in the very back, we've got a 3-soul Berserker who has 3 base armor, 18 max health, and is defenseless. As long as the character is positioned first, any damage taken ignores armor. And they are granting 1 strength to all allied revenants. That is nasty. So, we don't need to do much about defense here. I'll keep the recharge in hand, but honestly, I'm thinking we get rid of these. That gives us 4 mana, which is not enough. So, Spell of Weakness, get out of here. Inspiration, upgrade all cards in your deck until the end of battle. Fuck it, why not? Oh, that includes cards in our hand. Did it count the disc? It counts everything. Okay. That's pretty sick. Let's do Triumph. Grant 2 charges to each nursemaid upon vanquishing a foe. We will damage 3 damage to all foes and draw a card here. Gain 3 armor and gain an energy at the start of next turn, and 2 damage with a water drop. Beautiful. Fully blocked. And we did some work. Right. We kind of want to go hard with the Battle Fury here. Which means we can deal 5 damage to everything. Do we do Motherly Care Plus? I think we do. So, let's... This lets us play everything. Just getting rid of Bring It On. We'll do Magic Wand plus Magic Wand. Takes that guy out and bumps her up to 7. We're dealing 7 damage to everything now. Sure. That takes out everything else except the 3-Soul Berserker. And then Motherly Care to bring stuff back. So we use our crappy attacks to try and get through these. Oh. Okay. I think we're about to pop off. Are you ready? We'll do all our 0 mana attacks. And then Motherly Care again to bring them back. Oh. Their mana cost went up by 1. Of course, right. That's how they get you. And how they stop infinites. Hello, hello, 3-Soul Berserker. Fancy seeing you here. Upgrading all cards in the deck is completely insane. Well, did we just... Yeah, let's do Last Word to deal 24 damage. Activate the Bold Nursemaid, dealing X, which X is the mana. 4 damage per charge. We've got 6 charges, so 4 times 6 is 24. See you later. Well, I would love that bloody boon again that upgraded everything. Clear the Air Plus. 2 mana attack deals 6 damage to living foe with the least health, ignoring their armor. I think that's pretty damn good. Band together, deal 2 damage plus 1 for every charge Nursemaid. Beacon of Light, which we already have. Let's get a pre-upgraded Clear the Air. And I actually do like the sound of Splash. Deal 1 damage, inflict vulnerable. Cannot recover armor at the start of the round. Yeah. And there's only one option. It's the boss. Defeat the Yaga Defiler. It's the quest mission as well. The edge of the forest, Vasilissa met a Yaga Defiler who was accompanied by her loyal goose swan. Upon slaying the monsters, Vasilissa can take her pick from the treasure chest. A path behind the monster's lair leads to a spring of the water of life and death. The vials scattered everywhere must contain something useful. Let's just upgrade a card. And... Particle of Power being upgraded is very good, but we want more stuff being free. So let's make Bring It On free. Activate the Bold Nursemaid, dealing 1 damage per charge. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. What do we got? We got 2 Goose Swans that have 10 max health and no armor. They have Preening, recover 3 stacks of flight at the end of the turn, and flight is take 50% less health damage when you are positioned first and there is a living ally on the battlefield. Gain sleep when no stacks remain. Remove 1 stack upon taking damage for flight. And they're both trying to deal 4 damage to us and charge forward. In the back, we have a Yaga Defiler who's trying to deal 6 damage to us and do Bleeding Ears. Add Bleeding Ears to the draw deck. They have 3 base armor and 39 max health. They have Jealousy, gain a strength when a hero plays a boon. And boost damage from attacks by 1 with strength. Well, we're going to be boon pilled this game, so there's nothing really we can do about that. About the jealousy. She's going to have to be jealous, I'm afraid. I mean, what do we need? 4, 5 mana. And not have an attack. Yeah. Play the next card during this turn twice. Grants the skilled grants the skilled nurse maid an extra charge whenever she gains charges. Yeah, I think we're going to need Helping Hand twice. Does that buff her up twice as well? Oh, it only did it once. That's awesome. Triumph gives us charges whenever we vanquish a foe. She's dealing a lot of damage. You know what? Let's give them fatigue. Do a bit of encouragement for some more charges. Then we'll recharge. Only taking 6 damage this turn. Okay. It's gone down a lot. Ouchies. And we got the Bleeding Ears. All of our 0 costs here. With a motherly care. I mean, you gotta, don't you? First of all, we'll do a Spell of Weakness to knock this frontliner back. We'll do a Splash to inflict vulnerable and 1 damage to the Goose Swan. We'll bring it on for 2 damage on this Goose Swan and send it to sleep. Then we'll Motherly Care to get all... What? We only had 2 0 costs. Damn. Oh well. We'll get a little bit of extra D off there. And we are fully blocked. Sweet. No one's able to do anything. They got their flight back. We could probably take out this Goose Swan. Almost certainly. We do that. That gives us 3 mana. Maybe not, actually. We'll get it down to 1 health. Yeah, we literally get it down to 1. Put it to sleep, though. That means we only take 1 damage from the Yaga Defiler. Fantastic. Yeah. Give us all the Bleeding Ears, love. It's fine. 1 Goose Swan down. Bleeding Ears and a guard. That'll give us 3 mana. Not enough. We got a Magic Blast here. 2 damage to all foes. guard for gaining 2 armor. We're still going to take damage, but... Oh, no. Yeah, we'll take 1 damage. But that is the Goose Swan's gonzo. Now it's just the Yaga Defiler. We've got no damage coming in, so we don't need Tender Loving Care right now, or Illusion. Don't even think we need Water Drop, you know. Let's do Beacon of Light, 2 damage and draw a card. Oh, Bleeding Ears, nasty. Might as well just get that out of the deck. Clear the Air to deal 6 damage to the living foe with the least health, ignoring their armor. Sounds great to me. Thank you. And the Goose Swan should be dead. Yeah. Now, what are you trying to do? Bleeding Ears again, and 8 damage. I think... Magic Wand... Really, Motherly Care is only going to get us the Spell of Weakness back. Yeah. Spell of Weakness. And get some Perplexed on you. Deal 2 damage. Motherly Care and another Perplexed with 1 damage. Oh, Dizzy times 2. Remove 1 stack when triggered. So they'll take 2 damage from that? Question mark? Yeah, and then it goes down to 1. Cool. No blocks for you. Ugh. We do have a kind of nasty ass turn though. Motherly Care just gets a Spell of Weakness. Don't think we give a shit about that. Let's do Particle of Power into a guard, into Tender Loving Care. 12 block. So we still take 6 damage here. Unbelievably. That's some big old chunky hits. Okay. We should just be able to take out the boss here. 5 times 3. 15. It's close, but it's not close enough, is it? We get 5 mana from this, and you have 3 charges. What if we do Battle Fury? That's exactly the same, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's going to be our best shot at taking her out. Let's just do Last Word. 15 damage. It doesn't kill her outright, and we take 4 damage here. But it leaves us on a really good footing for next turn. We've only got to deal 6 damage, and there's Clear the Air. There's our 6 damage. Boom. So, we went from a pretty rough mid-game to quite a strong, like, end of the chapter. I found it at last. Show me the way, magical ball. Victory, new quest unlocked the journey. Once Vasilisa touched the ball of yarn and recited the magic words, it set off swiftly towards the destination. It rolled on too fast to chase it on foot, so Vasilisa turned into an owl and followed it. Follow the ball of yarn through the dark forest. Follow the ball of yarn into the cave and follow the ball of yarn across the bog. 100 gold, 100 max health. Regen times 4 on the Brambleberry Tea. Amazing. 0 mana skill. Draw a card of your choice. Forget this card. I mean, that could be good. 3 mana boon, crafty, draw a card whenever a nursemaid is activated with at least 1 charge. Yeah. That's cracked, especially for us, that we struggle with card draw. Last word, we probably don't need another one. But crafty, yeah. Thank you very much. Gain an armor for every energy you have at the start of the round. Stoneflower, gain an energy at the start of your turn. Gain a random debuff upon using a consumable during the battle. Or Magic Crystal, upon receiving, transform all base and attack and defense cards in your deck into random other cards. We're going for the energy. Oh my god, mission straight away. Well, we'll check that out in next episode. But for today, that's going to be it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.